All right, what is going on, everybody? Vega here for SerpentX Tech. Got the 4090 in the system. Got the Elmore Labs hooked up, but it isn't working right, and I'm on call, and stuff is popping with work. So, yeah, you're going to be hearing some dings and bings in the background. My apologies for that, but let's just get right on into it. We're testing out the MSI Gaming Trio RTX 4090. In the bottom left-hand corner, you can see the Elmore Labs thing. When I hit the button, it doesn't want to stop. But anyways, we could at least get some of the information we need off of it while I'm working. And then upper left-hand corner, we're already testing out EVGA or ETC hash. And we're getting about 111 mega hash at stock everything. Let me go ahead and bring down the voltages and GPU temps and stuff like that. You can see the intake air temperature. The case is open right now just to get all the wires out and everything like that. But intake air temperature 35 degrees Celsius. Exit air temperature by the VRMs 44 degrees Celsius inside the case. Liquid temperature for my CPU cooler 32 degrees Celsius. GPU temp, we're at 64.8. Memory 86. Hotspot 72.5, so not too bad. We're at 1.05 volts right now, so I'm just going to continue keeping an eye on things. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and minimize Twitter, Elmore Labs, anything else. I am not sure if you guys can see me. I think you can, but I'm gonna go ahead and minimize you right now and just start logging some data. So stock, we saw, I'm gonna put 110 instead. So 110 mega hash, stock everything. What's the power draw at? We gotta let it cycle back around, unfortunately. 267, 68, 58, 260. I'm gonna do 265. What is, okay, so GPU power in hardware info says 298, but we're seeing 265. Oh yeah, but that's from the PCIe, right? That's not measuring the 75 it could be getting from the slot. Well, it could drop to 75 through the slot, but it's not going to. It's going to draw as much as it can through the 16-pin connector. So software power measurements aren't too bad. We're getting 112. I'm pretty sure the 3090 and the 3090 Ti did much better than this, but anyways, record that data real quick. So I have, what did I have? I had something at 315 watts at the wall. I'm gonna say 300 for this stock. All right, now let's go, since we can push it, let's lock the fans up real quick. Nah, we'll leave the fans alone. We'll leave it alone. All right, so unlocking this. We are on driver, Nvidia driver 5220.25. We're gonna go ahead and throw the memory up, plus 1,000 on the mem. And see what that does. Probably a little bit of nothing, but we'll see. So plus 1,000. I like to do actual when it comes to okay, we're up to 320 now. See, if I hit the button, it's not going to do anything. So PCI 1 is drawing about 100 watts. PCI 2, that one's drawing 180 watts. And see, but it doesn't give me PCI 3, even though we're connected via PCI 3. That's interesting. So it's just one or two. So it's split. So 180 split. It's about a little bit under. So about 90 pop, 90 per 8 pin. We're showing 320 power draw, which seems about right with what Elmore Labs is showing. We are still at stock power clocks, and we are at 0 core. That's settling around I'm gonna go ahead and say 124. You guys are just gonna have to bear with me because again, I am working as usual. Just gonna have to deal with the noises. I know people hate when like Discord and stuff like that's going off in the background, but you guys know me. I'm always busy. I'm always working, on call, whatever it is, but I still try to, you know, do my best to get information out. So we're gonna do the same thing. If you're new to the channel, I'm gonna do the same thing I've been doing, which is to collect all this data, throw that data, dump it on Reddit, and provide it to you as soon as possible. Let's see if we can get a better look. It's kind of shimmering, unfortunately. Can you focus a little bit? Bigger video. Focus. I mean, the focus looks good to me. Just depends on the lighting, right? Let's go ahead and lock it. Find a good spot and lock it. All right, so it says 280 on GPU power. That's about as best I can get. And I hit the button, guys. It won't stop. Something's wrong with the L more or less. I'll play with it another time. We are connected via 3 8-pin to 16-pin. And so where are we settling at? Yeah, 123.8 with 1,000 on the mem. All right, good deal. And we're sitting around 320 watts. Let's go ahead and bump that up. Let's go 14 hundo. Let's see what 14 hundo does. We are using a capture card connected to my laptop on the left. Let's see, you guys got music playing? Yes, you have music playing for you. I'm gonna mute the mic. I'm gonna let this bad boy ride out as I look like Raggy Doo. I know I look in shambles, guys. I've been busy all day, busy all weekend. Appreciate your patience. Just getting some data, hanging out. So bear with me here. Make sure work is good. All right, we're good there. All right, there you go. I disappeared. Just keep an eye on things for me. 290 is what we're seeing through the various 8 pins to 16 pin. Software wise, we're seeing 330 watts of power being drawn. When we upped it only a few hundred megahertz, about 400 extra megahertz plus clock, and definitely drawing some extra juice. But is it showing anything? Because I mean, even though the 4090 is one of the most powerful cards, you can see those temperatures getting up there. Memory hotspot at 92 degrees Celsius. Hotspot temperature on the core 74.7, GPU core 67.6. Obviously we can ramp up the fans. Let's see what the fan speeds. Fans are only at 35%, so we got plenty of headroom we can do. Let's go ahead and let's lock that at 60%. There we go. You might be able to hear it a little bit, but you also hear the Noctua fans at the front of my case, which is trying to blow airflow in. Because the side panel isn't on, obviously it's not doing too much. The airflow is all discombobulated, but either way, that is bringing down the temperatures quite a bit. These cards are pretty good at staying nice and cool. 130 mega hash. Anybody in live chat with us? Yes, thank you, Automatic Beats, Dave Collins, Crypto Niku. How you doing, guys? Nico. Have a little duck spudge right above your name. Hope you're all doing good. What was somebody in live chat? Do me a favor. What was the best the 3090 Ti or the 3090 could do? Because wasn't the 3090 able to hit like 120 mega hash at something wattage. Can somebody look that up and post it in the live chat? Meanwhile, I'm just gonna leave the music on while we're seeing the power in the bottom right there. Look at the clocks. So core is at 2685, memory is at 11651. Let's see what that means in GPU Z. I think this is gonna mess it up. Actually, I don't want to do that while it's mining. So we could definitely say 130 seems to be where it's settling in at right now. $130.5 at 330 watts. Do we want to push the memory up a little bit further? Again, this system is good to go. Let's try 1600. Okay, power draw didn't change much, still around 330, somewhere in there, but we might be hitting the ceiling. Not seeing any artifacting happening right now. Let's let that ride for a little bit. I'm gonna mute the mic, leave the music on. I'll be right back, guys. Bear with me. Thank you for your patience. Alright, I'm back. Sorta. Where are we settling at? 133, 133.4. Alright, 133 it is. 133 it is. 133.4. And we're still sitting, actually we're sitting lower power draw. But I still want to say, I think power draw reading is going to be a little bit off. 330. I mean, what's the slider go up to? 2000 max? You guys want to do it? Let's see this live chat's hanging out. What's going on? First time 13, Big Irish Crypto. Hope you're all doing good. All right, Dave Collins wrote back, 3090 FE was 125 at 293 watts. All right, so we bust out the calculator because we already got our data saved. Matter of fact, let me make sure it's saved. So 125 divided by 293. That's 0.42, right? 0.42, and we're gonna do 133 divided by 330, 0.40. So the 3090 would be, for an inefficient card that pulls a monster hash, the 4090 is a little bit less efficient compared to, you know, say the 4090. Or excuse me, the 4090 is less efficient than the 3090. Anyways, so 2000 seems to be the max. I don't really want to push it that far. I think we're hitting diminishing returns. We'll try 1800. just to find where the memory max is. Nope, we got some artifacting, bringing it down, bringing it down, bringing it down. Woo! That was some serious artifacts. Did we lock up? Come on, baby, recover, recover. Looks like we locked up, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, baby, you can do it. Recover. I brought it down and hit the check mark, but I think it was too quick. I got a bunch of, there we go. I got a bunch of little squares. It's coming back, it's coming back. Come on, baby. There you go. Good recovery, good recovery. I had a bunch of little squares, but now I know 1800 is too much. We'll see what it looks like in Time Spy at a later date and time. But I think 1600 is a good spot to stop. I got my data saved, luckily. Let's go ahead and move on, because this is more memory intensive, right? ETH hash is. Let's go ahead and move on to something else. Let's see what else we got here. Let's go ahead and do some Kapow, which would be, you know, Meowcoin, Noxia, stuff like that. Now, yes, I know some of these algos have already been tested, but we're just going to go ahead and knock out some of the top ones real quick and quickly move on to others. All right, so hang on. Let's drop this back down to 0. Leave everything else alone but the fan. And now we're back at stock. And let's see what happens. So we're drawing 125 watts through one PCIe slot. And then those two, PCIe 2 is kind of like two of them in one. Let me see who that was at my damn door. That's Bubba. Give me 1 second, guys. That's my son. Yep, busy life. Working, kids, wife, husband, the whole 9 yards. That's what we do here. Anyways, where were we at? So where are we settling? 59.31, 59.3 on Kapow. Let me go ahead and write that down. This is at stock. Everything right now, stock clocks, power limit. I didn't even mess with power limit. What is the wattage? Woo, 400 watts. Damn. Good thing I got a good power supply. I got a Seasonic 1200 watt power supply. I've been using that for quite a while. What's the software saying GPU wise? So I'm gonna have to let it circle around. The button isn't working for those of you that are just showing up. The button on the Elmore Labs thing for some reason isn't working. So 360, 350, 360, 370. So yeah, I could believe it. 400 watts. I could certainly believe it. Let's go check something real quick. So we got that first number. How's everybody doing? Wow, more people showing up. Thank you for stopping by. What's going on, guys? Ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna go ahead and download something real quick. What version are we on? 7.3. I'm on the same version. I already have the latest hardware info. Yep. So driver 52, 522.25. Latest hardware info. We're rock steady right now. Oh, so we jumped up to, why don't I do 53? It's 59.3. All right, 400 watts. Let's go ahead and play around with some core here. Let's go ahead and add 150 is what I like to do. I'm gonna go ahead and add 150 on the core. Let's see what that does. 150 plus 150 on core. All this data will be on Reddit later as soon as I possibly can. Looks like power spiked up to 108 watts. Let's see what the hash rate levels out to. That temperature is getting toasty, so let's upgrade the fan a little bit to 75%. It's not too noisy, it's not too bad. Can you guys hear me over the music okay? Let me know in the live chat, please, and that'd be so great. Moderators, I need some more moderators to watch out for the sexy porn people. Thank you, Chump Change. Let's see here. Who am I going to give a moderator position to? Rudd, you're going to get one. Don't abuse it. Help me out with live chat for any. Thank you, Chump Change, for... You got to get Afterburn to 133. So this particular GPU, Chump Change, only came with the 3 8-pins to 16-pin. And remember the difference between, and I have an adapter coming, between the 4 8-pins to 16-pin and how it actually causes a difference in the power slider. So if you look at the power slider here, the highest I could go to is 106. And that's because, again, it's 3-pin to 16-pin. So I think once I get the adapter, we'll do another test and see if I can go to 133 power limit and stuff like that and push that card beyond. But I don't think the MSI card do 133. I saw max 120. Yeah, I think it's just the way it's designed. There is a dual BIOS switch on it. Right now we're on silent, but that doesn't really matter as far as like when I'm manually tuning and clocking. That's just for automatic tuning. And you know, quietness. What's up, Dizzy Mining? How you doing? Good to see you. But yeah, unfortunately this card is going to be limited. So let me get out of the way here. Let's let everything calm down. No looking at the screen and stuff like that. Let's see. I really should open up YouTube over here. Let me go ahead and do that now. Let me open up YouTube and go to live stream over here so I can monitor and talk to you guys while, you know, doing stuff. Only thing that I should be using this screen for is for recording data. There we go. All right, so for those of you that just joined in, we got the MSI Gaming Trio RTX 4090. It only comes with a triple 8-pin to 16-pin adapter, so we can't hit as high as far as power slider as some of the other aftermarket models. I do have a 4 to 16-pin adapter on its way. Will that make a difference? We don't know. It's probably locked in some form of another through the actual device, you know, itself, but we'll see. I am currently working, so you're going to hear some dings and dongs in the background. I know most of you hate that, especially when you're watching a streamer and hear their Discord going off in the background, but you're going to have to deal with it. Just who I am. I'm always working, and this is the only time that I really got the availability before I go pick up my son here shortly to do this. So it seems 150 on the core clock didn't really do much for us. You know, we may have went up from 59.3 to 59.58, but it's just not anything, you know, too great. Let's say the first one stock was 58.3. That's where it averaged at. This one's let's say 59.5 is where we'll say this one leveled off at. Power draw, we saw 408 there earlier. Had to increase the fans because I was getting nice and toasty. What's the most common, because I'm just doing common stuff right now. What's the most common, would you say, Nvidia overclock for, say, like a 3090 or 3080? Let's see here. What did I do last time? Let me go to Reddit and go find one of my old 3080s or 3070 Ti posts. And that's where I will be data dumping all this data as soon as I have it. 3090. All right, 3090 Ti mining hash rates. Let's see here. Raven. I did 200 core, 2000 mem. Okay. Now on the 3090 Ti, What's this? Okay. On the 3090 Ti, in my data, I have 58.98 mega hash, stock everything, but at 450 watts. We're 400 watts, and we're already at that mark, if not above it. 200 on the core didn't do anything either, so I think 100, 150 on the core is perfectly fine. We could try playing around with memory a little bit, see what happens. Thank you for deleting those messages, Chump Change. K-Spec. You know, I've been looking, I really want the GR Corolla, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, I really want the GR Corolla. Like, I really want it. I really want it. But not only is it going to be hard to get, but it's a little bit pricey. 42K for the model, the base, the model that I want, which is just above the core, the circuit model. A few extra perks. The kit looks really good, really aggressive stance. Put some wheels, tires, maybe drop it a little bit. Upgrade the turbo and exhaust manifold, because the turbo and exhaust manifold on those things are one. Like if you replace one, you're gonna have to replace the other. But I'm really interested to upgrade it. I know the stock head, you could probably push 400 for longevity. Probably won't do too well. But that's where I would like to sit. You know, right around 400 horses, all-wheel drive, 3-cylinder turbo. Basically, you know, what was in the rally car for the Toyota team is in the Yaris / GR Corolla. So that's my dream and ambitions. Will I get there? I don't know. Money's already tight, economy's crap, and I'm not selling my crypto to buy the car. So if I get it, I'll let you guys know. But that's what I'm hoping to. If there's any Toyota personnel watching, hit me up. I really want that car. 59.47, yeah, so 200 didn't really do anything. It almost feels like I need to restart the miner, doesn't it? So before we increase the memory, let's see what happens. We drop down power-wise, maybe... What's the power over here? 230, 240... I gotta let it cycle back around. 250, 248, 250, or excuse me, 350. So 390 sounds about right. So I increased the core. I didn't do anything else but increase the core and increase the fans, and it's going down in power draw rather than up. That's very interesting to me. That's very abnormal behavior. So we're gonna go ahead and shut down this miner. We're gonna go straight to 1,000. Which we know core-intensive algos don't really care too much for memory, but we're gonna go straight to 1,000. I'm gonna restart it and see what happens. Now I did do, where did I put it? If you guys are interested, I did do all algos through Awesome Miner, and you can see here like some miners wouldn't start up and some miners will. Also, Awesome Miner makes a little bit different. This is all at stock settings. Like G Miner was able to mine auto lycos. We'll see again if T-Rex can do it. LOL Miner, Nano Miner, but not BZ, not MB Miner, not B Miner. Mini Z Miner was able to do beam hash, and LOL Miner was able to do beam hash, but Z Enemy Miner can't do anything. So these are all the lesser algos like Blake, Bitcore, C11. All of this will be in the Reddit post later on. So stay tuned for that. Meanwhile, you know, I'm just going to continue to get data off camera. Get ready for the raid tonight with the gang. Doing some Rafter Lich King after I cook dinner for the fam, and I'll continue my testing. And I believe one of our colleagues will be coming in. See, I think the miner needed to be reset. I don't think it really took it, so I might have to retest the 200 core 0 mem stock power limit thing, because we saw the power draw dropping So it's probably the same thing for a Hive. If you do a major change, almost like an ASIC, if you do a major change on your miner, you know, configuration settings, whatever, you might want to restart the miner. Maybe not restart the whole system, but restart the miner at least. 65.0, let's say 65.10 for right now. Lambo. Dude, no, it's a nice, sorry guys, I'm sorry, my vape's getting all in your way. It's a nice little car. It's definitely a nice little car. I told you not all 49s can reach 70 mega hash on Raven. Yeah, so we're getting close to it, but I don't think I'll be able to hit the 70. At least not with this model card, especially since it's power limited, right? It looks like there's some power limitations here that MSI built into it. This is the lesser model of the two, but they both come with a 3-pin connector from my understanding. So yeah, 65.10, 65.3, let's say 65.3 now. At 426, 428, let's say 428 watts. All right, now the max we could do was 1600. 1800 started to artifact, so we're gonna do 1600. If it crashes, let me make sure I save my work. Save. Let's close it out, reopen it, so make sure it saves. And let's see what 1600 does to anything, if anything. So power draw, we're now up to 438. We're getting a bunch of fails, bad shares. So clock is too high. Let's go ahead and drop that down to 1500. See if that makes a difference. And I'll do a summary video in the future. And again, all the data will be dumped on Reddit at CMVJax if you want to follow me on Reddit. I usually have a few of them out there. Yeah, so Rondi, it depends on the model. So like some cards do come with 4 8-pin to 16-pin. This one did not. Very interesting why MSI chose that. Not entirely sure. So that's definitely going to hurt it, overclocking potential. We are getting 68.09 though. So we're getting close to that 70 mega hash on Raven. So I'm not sure who said that to Chump Change, but Chump Change may be right. Thank you guys for getting that adult bullshit off. Please stop spamming the channel. This is a kid-friendly channel with some slight curse words and dirty foul language, but let's try to keep it clean, please. All right, so 443. So just restarting the miner makes a big difference. 447, 444. I'm gonna go 444 as the general wattage. And right now we're getting 68 point something. Let's see what it settles at. It's already set, buddy. Unlock core voltage. I always had that done. Can we block this guy? There we go. Yeah, I agree. Bobby says, given the price, power usage, and bear market, what a bad time to release this product. Yes, I agree. Try to OC on the BIOS. Well, there's some things I'm going to try to play around with. Like I'm going to use NV Flash, see if I can export the BIOS, look inside, see what's going on, see if we can play around with anything, and then come back. But that's Raven coin right there. So the highest we could hit was 68 point, I'm gonna say 68.2 at 440, 444. Let's move on to the next one. Now I know some of my brothers and sisters wanted to see some ALF, so we're gonna do some ALF right now, because I don't think that's been covered. Let's see. Let's go ahead and stock everything. Actually, let's leave it. Let's leave it at 1500. We'll start with this setting first. And I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna play around with core and mem, and just to make things faster. Core, so stock, core only, core and mem, and then increase mem, something like that. Only like four different settings. We don't have to get too crazy with it. But right now, so what is ALF algorithm? I forgot. Blake 3. Alfium. Just write the whole name. Temperature definitely increasing. Let me get the fan back here turned on, get some cool air flowing. Checking work, make sure nobody needs me. People need me. Yeah, that hosting package is jacked up, man. Need to fix that. All right, what are we settling at? 5.9 gigahash, around the same 444 watts, thereabouts. It's actually much higher than that. Let's do 448 watts, 200 core, 1500 mem. Even power we could play around with, but 106 compared to 100 isn't a lot, so I'm not really worried about it. 5.9 gigahash, 5.91. We're not gonna give you the 2 yet. Gigahash. You want me to increase it? Okay. We'll try that. Let's go ahead and increase the fan up to 78 now, since we're pushing more powers, because the hotspot's at 91, GPU temperature 75, and GPU memory 60 right now. So the memory is doing just fine because it's a more core intensive algo. You can see the GPU voltage is only, oh no, okay, it's 1.05 still. 1.025, 1.05, somewhere in there. All right, so increasing the power limit, we're now up to 470, 480 watts. Let me go ahead and write that down separately. That's interesting data. Let's see what it settles on as far as gigahash. Let's say power limit 106%. And we're seeing upwards of 478 watts. 477, 461, 474. Chump Change, thank you for stopping by. Say hi to the fam. Give love to the kids and the wife for me. 478, 474, 480. Yeah, so I'm gonna say 478 is a good number that it settles on. So now we're about to hit almost 6 gigahash on Alfium. Alf. What was I calling it before? Alfium? Alfium? Yeah, brother, always. So basically 6 gigahash. Come on, let's get 6 gigahash. Come on, baby. Push it. Push it. Look at that core clock, bro. 3 gigahertz. And today's day is nuts. Yep, there's 6 gigahash. Yup. It's an ASIC now. All right, 6 gigahash for all the people that wanted the Alfium. We're probably gonna check out BZ Miner. I got 2 hours before it's the end of my shift, and I gotta go pick up my kid. But I'm also 6.01 gigahash. I'm still gonna stay with 6 gigahash. All right, so that's it. That's a good number. That's a good number to stop on. Now let's go ahead and stop that. We're gonna go ahead and what are we gonna do here? We're gonna zero out the mem, and we're gonna drop the core only to 150. Only to 150. We're gonna power limit back to 100. I want to get some stock readings, almost stock readings. And let's see here. Yeah, so we'll put that one, and then we'll do stock next. Let's go ahead and restart the miner. Alfium again. At the settings you see here. Let's see what it goes to. Let me check my work. That was a work notification. All right. See what homeboy is saying about this guy's hosting. This guy's hosting is so jacked up, guys. I hate Windows hosting, by the way. Nothing against Windows. Windows, like obviously we're using a Windows system right now, but Windows hosting sucks compared to Linux or Unix. Okay, let's just be real. Let's just be real. All right, so we're already settling at 5.88 gigahash. I got it. Looks like they're changing their name. Harassment, bullying, no. Pornography, there we go. Please stop. Whatever bot or person that's doing that, it's completely unnecessary. All you're doing is hurting my community. You're not helping anybody. If they want to watch porn, they'll watch it on their own time. The more power you give, the higher the mega hash. Yeah. But it sucks that I'm capped at 106, Rondi. When yours got 4 and you could do 133%. But it's all good. No, I have not tried NiceHash yet. Some, but I will. And I will get that data out to you guys as soon as possible. Tinder sucks. Yeah, Tinder is the reason why my view count's going down. But a summary video will be coming out in the future. I know most of you guys are gonna wait for a summary video. As most do end up doing that anyways. I don't blame you. Not hating. But this Tinder person is not helping. Alright, so 5.87 gigahash. What's our power draw? Power draw looking like... We gotta wait for it to go around. So 278 through both 8 pins, and then probably 90 from the other one. We're looking at 450 power draw. Just at 150 core. Yeah, so 430, 420. Probably a little. It's probably sipping a little bit through the PCIe slot. So now we're gonna go stock. And we're gonna load it back up again. And then we're gonna move on to the next coin. The next coin, we're probably gonna do something a little bit different. So we already got ETH and Kapow so far. Let's try a different miner. We could probably do Ergo, but I think most of you guys already know what the Ergo numbers are. So I'm gonna try something a little bit different. Actually, I'm gonna try Xano real quick after this one, just to see if it's the same as the Kapow numbers we already had. Next time, do well. You know what? If I do that, then no new people join the channel. I want to encourage new people to join and become a member of the channel, join the membership, or just subscribe in general. So if I lock it down to subscribers only, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. I will consider it. I will consider it. All right, let me see what's popping. People are pinging me. Let's keep an eye on Alf. See what it settles down at. What's going on? What's popping? Why? 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 Everybody needs to chill out. Okay, which one's the right one? Okay. Anyways, moving on. Where we get at? 5.61 stock. 5.61 stock. All right, moving on. 5.61 gigahash stock at 450, basically 450 again. 455. See, that's weird because the other one was. All right, yeah, I see it. I see it. All right, moving on. I'm gonna try Xano real quick. Trying Xano real quick. So just remember, if you're using Hive and you're changing clocks and stuff like that, you might want to restart your miner. We gotta do Firo too. But I don't want to stay in T-Rex miner, you know what I'm saying? So 60 mega hash stock. That's about on par with Kapow. It might be a little bit different, right? I think once it heats up, it will settle down to about the same, because we saw 58.3 mega hash, so about 60 mega hash stock for the 4090 is about right. Rondi, have a good one. Say hi to the kids for me. Tell them Uncle Serp said hi. Is there still GPU mining? Says Anthony Abbey. Is there still GPU mining? Yes, there is still GPU mining. Is it dead? That's an arguable, debatable topic. I don't think so. Mining wasn't always profitable, but the mindset now is that because it's not profitable, it's dead. Which is ironic to me, because we were mining years in the past where it wasn't profitable to mine it. You were paying electricity. Right now, the cost of electricity is higher than it was then, so there is a difference there. Who the heck is this? And why are you telling me what to do? No. You know. You don't get to tell me what to do. I hate when people, like random people, hit me up and it's like, yo, reach out to this client. It's like, who the hell are you telling me to reach out to this client, bro? Like, first off, go look at my title. Second off, I ain't your bitch. Go do your job. How about that? You do your job. But this is a global problem that my team like, it's a global, you know, if it's a global issue impacting multiple clients, like, don't BS me, bro. Like, seriously, don't BS me. I hate that crap. So hang on one second. Let me type in ProgPow, and I'll explain why I went off on a tangent there. Yeah, so it's basically about the same 405 watts, 400 watts, still about 400 watts. Yep, 60 mega hash, 400 watts, stock. Yep. All right, so I'm just gonna push that down. What are we gonna try next? Let's go to a different miner. We could try Ergo real quick if you guys want to. Let me check chat. All right, leave me alone, chica. All right, so let's go back to the original question. Mining is not dead. Mining was not always meant to be something that's going to be profitable. It's because you believe in the project, you want to support it, you want to help validate transactions and help secure the network, yada, 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 blah, 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 blah. Now it's turned into, if it ain't profitable, I'm out. That mindset's understandable. I respect it, but that's not my mindset. I do mine like max voltage during non-peak hours, so where I'm paying the most for my electricity. I mine during lower hours, so that way I'm not paying as much for electricity, because electricity, especially my cutthroat company, JEA, Jacksonville Electric Authority, jerks that charge you an arm and a leg, fuel costs and all that stuff, even though fuel's gone up, and I understand that. Like, dude, you guys are ripping people off, man. This is why people are filing suits against you. Anyways, I turn it off and then I kick it back on when it's not so costly, and go from there. All right, we'll do Ergo real quick. So we're at stock. Auto LYKOS. Ergo. Save my work so I don't lose it, just in case. And I think we're going to be up in the couple hundreds of hash rate. Yeah, JEA, Jacksonville Electric Authority. I wish I had FPL here, but I don't. I have Jacksonville Electric Authority. There's a number of... So they got found for corrupt practices. There's a big lawsuit against them on that. And then there's multiple lawsuits because like the amount that people are having to pay per cost doesn't equate to what the average is across the state / other providers throughout the country. But anyways, mining is not dead. It's just a matter of your perception of it. Do you mine because you're only selling the crypto as soon as you mine it to make a profit, to pay bills, to cover overhead? You know, if you're a mining operation, completely understand. Are you somebody that just mines because you love the dev team, you love what they're about, the project they're trying to do, what their roadmap lays out, you know, just being a participant? Because that's the biggest thing for me is the crypto community as a whole. Not so much, not just the crypto projects, but the crypto community as a whole. Also, this person that I don't know was trying to tell me to do my job that wasn't my job, and so I got a little bit aggravated with that. But yeah, this is my day-to-day. Do stuff, content for YouTube, deal with silly people, customers and internal, and then do stuff for the family. That's why I look so raggy, man. I'm running myself ragged. You know, get up, work out, eat breakfast, get some dinner, get the kids to school. Come home, get some breakfast, get the kids to school, go to work, deal with stupidity, internal and external. Try to make content for videos whenever I can. You know, make sure my oldest is get to college on time, because my oldest is in college. Yes, I am that old. And then pick up my youngest from high school. Come home, wife or me cooks dinner, or we have the kids cook dinner. Clean up, get ready, continue working whatever silly issues we got, which I got an update to send out before I leave today. And you know, might game Tuesday, Wednesday, like raiding tonight, World of Warcraft. That's it. That's the only game I play. That's the only game I have time to play. The rest of the week it's grinding, fixing up new stuff, and then plus I still got to get that ASIC immersion cooler up and running. You'll see stuff about that here shortly. And rinse and repeat. It's everybody, you guys know what I'm talking about. This ain't nothing new. Preaching to the choir here. Like it's the same shit, different day. 238 is where we're settling. 238 mega hash is where we're settling. Yeah, I'm gonna say 238 mega hash. What's our power draw? Power draw is looking around. Wow, that's actually pretty good. 220 watts. That's not bad. I did that in the wrong spot. 220. Stock. All right, so next one we're gonna do 150 to the core because I want to move on to some of the lesser algos before I gotta go. What do you want? Okay, you guys are talking to each other. Cool. Domain extension, email done. There's a simpler way of putting it. Yep. As a reminder, please send overall wording. Please, thank you. You should have got mine. All right, so let's see where we settle. We got 150 on the core. See what the power draw climbs up to. Roscoe, we had kids at a young age, so yeah. I'm at that level now? Okay. Can I change it now that we went live? Is the question. Who can send messages? Subscribers, maximum subscribe time, okay. Alright, save. There you go. We turned it off. Because apparently people got nothing better to do but to harass my live viewers with porn and Tinder. 273. Gandalf. Wait, I'm late. I have to rewatch later. Working sucks. I'll have a summary video in the future, bud. I'll have a summary video for you in the future. Rondi, I thought you said you had to go. I gotta go, guys. I'm still here. You're watching it. You better not be driving and watching at the same time. Well, I don't have hundreds of viewers at as much as you guys do, so I figured subscriber only mode wasn't really necessary, but I guess it was. Let's make sure he got my work. Yeah, he got my wording. He should have got my wording. Yeah, trolls are ridiculous these days. So 237, that didn't really do much. Adding 150 core didn't really do much, which is important to note. 237.4. We're still at the same watts. All right, so we're gonna add. This is just the base setup that we're gonna do. I'm gonna do 150 core, 1000 mem, and see where that sits. So 1000 mem, and I know we could go higher than that. The highest this card seems, and I think it's like 1800. It's the max is where it likes to sit. But let's see here. What other lesser algo can we do? Let's go look at a different miner. We're gonna go to LOL miner and see what it can do. We haven't done Flux yet. I haven't done Firo yet. I haven't done any dual mining examples. All of which I'm going to do offline. Get all that data. Dump it on Reddit. It's going to take me a few days, guys, so bear with me. I'll have a summary video. And then I'm just going to be playing around doing some testing as far as like performance, time spy, gaming, stuff like that. There's a lot of great videos out there. Hardware Unboxed, Gamers Nexus, Paul's Hardware, whatever. But I'm just going to do my own testing and just let it fly, see how it goes. So Gandalf Gray. Are we making any groundbreaking discoveries today? No, not really. I mean, we got some different algos that haven't been really talked about. But as far as groundbreaking, yeah, I found out that this guy's Windows hosting package really sucks. Like, I think somebody... I had to report it to my security team. Let's just say that. Somebody initiated an exploit using their hosting package, which is a shared hosting package, and that's bad news bears. Whenever you have shared hosting and one of them is compromised because they didn't want to update whatever, you know, the chances of them being able to infiltrate other packages on that same hosting is bad. So you want to make sure you shut that down as quick as possible. I'm sure you all know that. All right, so where are we at? We're at 237, 236. What's the software saying? Or the 200? So it's around 200, 210. 200 to 210 through the PCIe. Plus the whatever little bit is drawn through the PCIe slot. So about 200 through the 8 pins to the 16 pin. An extra 40 watts or so from the PCIe slot. That's not bad. So we'll say 238 is where I'm going to settle. 262, ooh, 263. All right, so we'll do 263 flat. 263 flat on mega hash with 150 core, 1000 mem, and I'm sure we could push a little bit more with that, with increased power limit, but I don't want to get too far into the weeds. So we're going to leave it there for Ergo. Stock 138. 150 core, 137.4, so it didn't really do much. Mem helped it out a lot, and I'm sure if we push it up to 1600 mem, it'd be a lot better. All right, let's move on. Let's find a new algo to play around with, and I need to check that. So somebody said something about Mini Z. Right? We're gonna do Flux real quick on Mini Z miner. Didn't somebody, guys, tell me this? Wasn't there something about try this miner, it's better? Remind me what that was, please. What version of Mini Z is this? 1.9 Z3. 1.9 Z3. And we're doing Flux, which is 125.4. 125.4 Flux. All right. And this is measured in, how's it measured? Souls, but it's basically mega hash, right? Let me see how it's measured on what's in mine. Flux, Flux, Flux. It's called Zel hash. Yeah, it's measured in hashes. So each soul is a hash. And what does that mean? 71 souls right now. What do we get on a 3090 Ti? Did I not do Flux? Yeah, I did Flux. That's kind of low. Oh. It's because I left that the same. Okay. Wait, why is that so low? That's weird. You got 2 per? Okay, so 146. But the 3090 Ti was able to get, okay, 113, 86. Okay, all right, that wasn't too bad. Okay, so we're settling in I'm gonna say 146.5. 146. Yeah, let's say 0.4. 146.4. And we're gonna say sols. SOLS. Stock. Oh, that wasn't stock. This isn't stock. Shoot. Crap. Where are we at power draw wise? We're at 370. And we have 150 cores, 1000 mem, which again, probably is not the best. 360. Ooh, 373, 363, 365, 368. Let's say 368. 146.5. What we're gonna say. I mean, it's better than 3090 Ti, but it's just like, not really worth it, huh? Spent the Jordan spawn on my 4090. It's funny. Alright. So 146, I'm settling at 146.5. Let's go ahead and take the memory off, put it back down to 0. Leave the 150. This will show us the difference. This will actually show you a difference between a core and a memory intensive coin. Let me check my work while we're letting that settle. And there we go. What is... Uh-oh. I might need to get off. Crap. Clients are so impatient. So impatient. Alright, where we're sitting power draw wise, about the same. Yeah, 368. Let's hurry up. Alright, so after Flux, I'll do Beam later. What do we want to do? What do we want to do? G Miner, what does G Miner got? Aeon, let's do some Aeon! Yes, let's do some Aeon. Basically the same hash rate, just about. Alright, and then let's put it back to stock so we can move on. So did I miss it? Wasn't there a better miner than Mini Z that people were calling out during somebody else's live stream? Ron ZH. R0NDZH. Runs. Is mining still profitable? No, not at the moment. Some coins that aren't on the traditional calculators might be. But, you know, as soon as somebody makes a video about it, then it's not. So, yeah. Yeah, LOL miner. Okay. So we'll see what stock to stock is. So right now it's stock. We'll see what it settles at. Get that number. Run LOL miner real quick, and then maybe I think I got Aeon on LOL miner. We'll take a look at Aeon, and then the rest I'll do offline. I'm not gonna keep y'all, all 20 of you. I appreciate you coming and hang out. But yeah, looks like I gotta do some work. If this was my full-time job, making videos for you guys, it would be a lot better as far as creativity, entertainment value, stuff like that, but it's not, so you're just gonna have to deal with it. So still around 360. 360 watts. But 144 sold, so not really much to write home about, I guess. We'll do 145.2 on this one. And save that. Let's go to LOL miner real quick. Let me check what that ding was. Where's Flux? Flux. There we go. Alright, this is LOL miner Flux stock. Is LML miner 1.6. 1.61. Let's see what it does. Let's see what's popping. Sharon Weir and content. Okay, with the compensation request, which dates back 2017, we'll provide an update on the original thread shortly. Yeah, like this guy wants a refund from 2017, man. Like, bro. Like, go to AT&T and ask them for a refund from 2017 and see what they say. They're not gonna do it. Chill out. Yep. I 100% agree with you. But I thought people were saying like LOL miner is better than Mini Z now, as far as performance-wise, right? Update MSI AB to version 4.6.5 beta 2 for the RTX 4090 MSI, the new version of the site for download. Okay, we'll try that. Let's get this number real quick. See where it settles at, and see. So we have to hit around 144 souls. .61. LOL miner version 1.61. This one's actually getting worse than Mini Z. Maybe a restart will help out of the whole system. It's saying 329 power draw. So it's drawing less power than Mini Z for some reason. I restarted the miner. Maybe something else needs to happen. why it's drawing so little power. Yeah, but basically 140 souls. I think after a while it'll probably get close to what Mini Z is. So it's basically, it's almost the same, but it feels like Mini Z is a little bit better, is it not? Mini Z still holds the crown for the 20 series. Yeah. So I figured Mini Z is still good, because I mean we were getting 144 souls compared to 140, and it seems this one's struggling to get above 140, but we'll see. Maybe it's not better for the 40 series, even though it's better for the 30 series. I'll do a long-term test of this offline, but it's basically the same. So let's move on. What else can we do? You can dual mine ETH Caspa. Let's look at Caspa real quick. Stock settings. Let's go ahead and get that data for people because I know they want it. So Caspa, what is Caspa? Yeah, it's its own algorithm. That's right. So LOL miner. Caspa. That's it. We're at stock settings. And this would be Gigahash. GHS. Power draw is already up there in the 440s. So definitely a core intensive coin. So 2.33 gigahash so far. Yeah, 2.33 sounds about right. And stock settings, power software wise, it says 408 there, but it's really 440. So it's a little bit off. Try the OCX argument too. Got it. And I'll add that to it. So let's save my work. 2.33, we dropped down a little bit. All right, because I was doing stuff. Let's save to 2.32 for Caspa. It's not too bad. All right, so that's Caspa out of the way. What else? What else? What else? What else? BidTube Cash has been popular, right? BidTube Cash. Meowcoin, we got Ravencoin or Kapow for Noxia, Ravencoin, Meowcoin. There's not too many miners for like Conceal and Ryo, which I do want to do one of those. Beam, Firo, Flux, Eternity, Conflux, Ergo, Vertcoin, Xano, Callisto. We already did ETH Hash. BidTube Cash is at the very, very bottom, but Kaku Cycle is a good one because Eternity runs on that as well. Yeah, let's try what other algo that. Let's try Conceal. Let's try what do I have that can run Conceal? Crap. What was it? What was it? Crypto Dredge wasn't any good. It hasn't been updated in a while. SRB miner. There it is. SRB multi-miner. Version 1.11. Alright, so let's see here. Conceal, Conceal. There you go. Conceal or Kryptonite underscore GPU. SRB multi version 1 point, and you said MSI Afterburner. MSI Afterburner. All right, so found one but not even one is AMD. Okay, so SRB miner won't work. What was it? There was a miner. Hang on, let me get MSI Afterburner real quick. XMR stack. Yeah, SRB. Wait, did I go to the wrong one? Choose the wrong one. No, that was the most recent one. You know, I hate it when you're not on freaking. Oh. 1.94. What else is there? XMR rig 5.9. Really don't like it when you're not on GitHub, just FYI. I'll worry about that later. What else do I have? Crypto Dredge. Here's an old school Crypto Dredge. Here's Ryo on Zerg Pool. Let's see if it can pick it up. Need to be able to connect. Okay. Did connect, but really old miner. Sound we're currently used cannot be updated right now. Reboot is required. Do you want to repeat? No, no. Finish. Run. Alright, so I got the latest one. As you requested. Oh, beta. That right? $66,000. That's not bad. 12 point. Damn. getting 12.7 kilohash. Okay, so now that I got the data, what are you saying? MSI AB settings, compact section, check all boxes except the last one. I think you meant compatibility section. So check all boxes except for the force. Is that what you're talking about? Okay, so I checked all boxes except for the last one. So the rail GPU core voltage at 9-point slide 0.95. I'm losing connection. Let's wrap. So I'm at 1.01 on this algo. So maybe that might be a little bit different with a different algo. I'll play around with that. All right, so I feel like I'm losing connection on multiple devices, like Comcast is doing something. So if you hear me, I'm losing connection on all devices. Why is this? We're stabilizing on that device, but why am I losing it on these devices? All right, anyways, let's wrap it up. I'm gonna keep going offline, finish my workday, keep testing. I did what you guys wanted me to, right? But I don't think this algo is gonna do anything with it, so I'll try it around on a different algo or something like that. But let me keep testing, and then all this data is gonna be dropped on Reddit as soon as I can. And at CMV Jack, Serpent X Tech. You'll see there's a bunch of posts on there. Personal posts are just more for me promoting my stuff, but there's a lot of like different things: performance, 6950 XT, 6600 T-Rex unlocks when LHR was a big thing, 3090, 3090 Ti, 3080, 3070, all that stuff. So yeah, so I have to play around with that. But what we just did was, under compatibility settings, we checked everything except for force constant voltage, and then in this drop down we chose reference design under the beta version 4.6.5 beta 2. Now what that do, it did drop the voltage down a little bit on this algo, but I really need to test it on another one. Narrowlex, what did that do for you on a different signal again? Alright, I'm out of here. I need to get out of here. It's dropping too bad. I'll see y'all around.